The Bulls. Play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's another road game for the Magic. And, of course, Blake Griffin. It's a big day for him playing with his new Bulls teammates for the first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And it's sent back by Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And here's Fultz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Bull wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now here's Levine. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And again, no good by Chicago.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now, here's Ball. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Driving the lane. Here's Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Isaac. Nice D from DeRozan. Now the Bulls with it. Pass to Bull. Fultz with the ball. To the inside. And the dunk by Bull.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And the jam by Levine.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Pass to Howard. Here's Fultz. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Levine. Here's Sabonis. He's guarded by Howard. Double team Sabonis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
Outside DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. For 3, Levine. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Levine showing you good effort that time, not allowing the foul to stop him from getting the shot off.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Here's Levine. 5 points in the game.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Pass to Howard. Now Carter. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Shoots it. Sabonis, no good. The Magic trailed by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They double team Howard. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Good work defensively by Carter.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 2. And we'll get the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Clark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Oubre outside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Oubre's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Orlando leading by 5. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those hot picks.
To the wing right side. On the wing, DeRozan. The kick out to Williams. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league? He was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Knocked loose. Pass to Wagner. And here is Hart. Wagner trying to get open. Hart, no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ball. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. 3-point lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Outside, Levine. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 8.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Levine. And, ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Here's Howard. Chicago grabs the miss.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Good on the bucket. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Number 3, Levine. And no good. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
35 seconds left to play here in the half. Poked away. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bol. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
For 3, Levine. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Now Fultz. Takes it off the glass. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we finished one half of basketball. Orlando out in front, up 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. So it's Chicago now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Levine looking around. And Levine throws it down.
Yeah, with each passing season, Levine has grown into a larger role as an offensive player, and this is another huge night for him.
And the dunk by Bol.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Levine. Orlando grabs the miss. It's Bol, top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Jackson. Here he goes. And the dunk by Bol.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Screen by Sabonis. Levine's shot is off. Magic leading by 8. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. In the corner, Bol with it. Fires the 3. And it's Carter missing. And here are the Bulls now. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wendell Carter Jr.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
First personal foul.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense. But he's not one to be scared off easily.
Blake Griffin hits them both. And so here's Orlando. 6-point game. Inside. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Oubre, no one around him. Traps in the tray.
For 3.
Oubre's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bulls trail by 12. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Sabonis.
2 minutes.
Back to DeRozan. And And he drives in. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
And it's Wagner missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Chicago. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Magic leading by 10. Jackson with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Dosunmu. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Magic ball.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
But you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Chicago calls timeout. And the Bulls making a change here. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
And finished off by Wagner.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
So it's Chicago now. At the elbow, Vucevic. Pass to Caruso. It's tipped. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
17 seconds left in the third. And he comes up with the deuce. Orlando leading by 12. Fultz with the ball. 6 points for him. And the dunk by Pirtle.
A capable passer. The more comfortable Fultz gets in this offense, the more effective he is.
1 second left. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a...
The Magic's 42.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Dosunmu. Trying to find Vucevic. Hits it to him. Count that one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Now Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And just a strong finish. The D just one step behind on that play.
And Greg, that's all he needed. That's a dunk this crowd will remember for a while.
And I know I will. I mean, that's the kind of play he's capable of when he gets that good, aggressive, take no prisoners mindset.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Now here is Pirtle. Rebound by Williams. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Sabonis. Outside Howard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls making a switch here. And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
On your big fan, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
For your Chicago Bulls.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Bull. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Bull.
And guys, this is kind of Bull's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here's DeRozan. Misses the layup. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Bull can't hit. Bulls trail by 11. And then Levine with the jam.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Isaac right side. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Howard.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Now Bull. There's the three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Bulls.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bull.
Boy, this game really had his name all over. I mean, Relish being the guy to carry the load offensively.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. From deep. Hams the three.
That's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting 4.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Is what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Levine for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group
Get to him. Down three. Come through. Do it, ball. Use it. Yep. Turn down. Use that. Huh? Come on. Use that help. I'll do. Back screen. Come on. Check Lonzo. New play. Yep. I'm up. Go! Yep. The ball! Cross screen, go over it! Go! The ball! Cross screen, go over it! Skip! Left ball! Get it going! There we go! Get it out quick! I got ball! I'm back! Cross! You got double! Back cross! Hey, yo, get on deck! The ball! Cross screen, cross screen, go over it! Go! Set it up, set it up, set it up.
Let's meet the visiting team.
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's DeSumo in at the point guard. Now here's Levine. Connects from downtown.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Here's DeRozan, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Using his athleticism to beat the contact, DeRozan refuses to be held back.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Levine can't hit. And it's the Bulls' ball.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Levine, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. DeRozan, left side. And it's Chicago with a board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Levine against Levine. The 3-ball. And again, no good by Chicago.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Bulls foul. Ayo DeSumo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Levine against Levine. Takes a 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Levine for 3. Drains the triple. Levine's got 6.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start. And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
The Joker's crew in the 3-1-2. Let him hear it. Your 3-1-2 crew.
Here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
See, what?
everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and... Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Pass to Bowen. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Now here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. Sabonis outside. No good on the triple. And here are the 76ers. Pass to Tucker. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter. This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months. rehabbing back and foot injury.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Embiid can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP-caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's LaVine. Sabonis. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Harden with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Back to Harden. Out to the right wing. Driving in. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Sabonis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Sixers leading. Now Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
This is a shot Tucker has in his bag. The defense has to know that.
And Chicago has possession. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
No question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Now here's DeRozan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Vucevic gets the bucket.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Back to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Bowen. Now here's Harris. Hounded by Ball. Here's Harden. Here's Reed. Nice D from Vucevic.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Sixers. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
pick by Vucevic. Here's ball. That one's good. This game is all even.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Williams with it. Picked up by Tucker.
76ers foul. Paul Reed. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Bulls substitution. Andre Drummond.
On defense, the Sixers. Inside. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Pass to Harris. Here's Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
The shot by Drummond, no good. Melton, right side. And stolen by Green. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Reed. No good with the triple. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Here's Maxey, looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Caruso outside. The kick out to Dragic. Back to Caruso. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And the veteran Dragic, excellent at sensing when one of his teammates is open to shoot.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timeout called. The Bulls.
Here they come. Nice round of love. Here's
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Dragic. Outside Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Puts up a three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden with it. Tucker with the ball. He's guarded by Sabonis. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer. There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
And the dunk by Levine.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
Tucker up top. Out to Harris. Pass to Bowen. Launches a three. DeRozan with the rebound. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can. Whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of three options, Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pass to Vucevic. Sabonis in the post. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Outside for Levine. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by Chicago.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now Embiid. Three-pointer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chicago leading. Ball with it. Kicks it to DeRozan. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harris. And here's Embiid. Pass to Bowen. Now here's Harden. That three's off the mark. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Shot by Levine, no good. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
And the basket by Bowen. And the 76ers lead by 1.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Levine. And Embiid with the block.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. Harris. Another three for Philadelphia.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Come on, put your hands together one more time for your 76ers youth and team.
Chicago trailing here. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Hey, Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
And the Bulls call time here. So it's Chicago now. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Oh, no good. Unable to win this run.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
And it's Maxey missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
To the paint. Pass to Niang. Right side, Maxey. Here's Reed. Covered by Vucevic. Count that one, Reed.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
A minute 53 left in the third. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Ball really has what I call rush hour handles. He can go where he wants to with the ball, even against pressure. Really good at maneuvering through defenses.
Here's Reed. Second chance shot. Vucevic with some nice D.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoff stretch.
Yeah, and unfortunately, B.A., that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Here's Maxey. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 5. Ball no good. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Niang. Outside McDaniels. Here's Reed. Ooh, poked away. Vucevic with a steal. Ball outside. Vucevic with it. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Pass to Reed. And there's the screen. For 3, Maxey. Counted from distance. Maxey's got 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so here is Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Right wing. Now Embiid. 4 on the clock. Down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Levine. And a miss there on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Up top, Levine. Off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside for Harden. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Threat to score from anywhere. Love when Harden attacks when he's near the bucket.
Here's Levine for three. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Embiid. The three. That shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Screen by Griffin. Here's Levine for three. And that doesn't go either for Levine.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Stolen by Caruso. Levine with it. Picked up by Tucker. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Griffin. Out to Sabonis. From behind the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And then Harden with the jam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Now Sabonis. Griffin outside. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. DeRozan with the ball. To the inside. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Harden drives in. Left side Tucker. Now Embiid. Outside Harden. Pass to Tucker. And he stays with it. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Screen by Griffin. Here's Levine for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Sixers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in a season series, even a short one.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Joel Embiid.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
LaVine way outside. Ooh, LaVine with another miss. Tucker with a screen. Inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with. And he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
P.J. Tucker taking 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to...